Hi guys, welcome back to Random Thoughts. We are here with my favorite guest, Ashley.
Hi.
And I am the D. Marie. And today, Ashley, we're going to talk about movies. Because
Yay!
you are the most movie-going moviegoer I know.
I live there. I live there.
Do. I swear, if I ever need to find you for some reason,
Check Alamo.
I'm just gonna go to the movie theater. Specifically Alamo. I will know where to find you. I'm curious to know on average, how often do you go to the movie theater in a month?
Like 2 to 3 times a month on average.
Okay.
That's average. Okay. But I mean, there's weeks where I've gone like 4 or 5 times in 1 week. So it just depends, because in the movie world there's hot spot times. Like, I feel like December, Christmas time is always like a movie hot spot time where like all the movies are being released. Like, there's always like spurts of like a whole bunch of good movies coming out all at once.
Yeah. Do you want to hear what Google said?
Yeah.
This is interesting.
Yes.
The average American goes to the movie theater roughly 1.4 times a year.
What?
While this figure is down from a previous average of 4.8 movies per year. So most people go 4 times a year before.
I feel like this is an intervention now. My name is Ashley, and I am addicted to watching movies.
To going to the movie, and not just watching movies, but going to the movie theater.
You have to. It's really important that I actually go to the theater to see movies versus seeing them at home. And that's why I love Alamo so much, is because there's movies that I have at home that I could easily pull up to watch at home in my cozy bed, but I prefer to go see it in a theater because it's the experience for me.
Now that I think about it, I think last year maybe I went to the movies twice.
That's crazy.
I mean, other than with you.
Right. Oh, okay.
When I go,
I don't count.
Yeah. If I'm not counting the times you've taken me to the movies, and then I've just made the decision to go on my own.
Right.
I've been twice
last
year.
Fruition.
Yes, of my own choice. But I will say, there have been times, like when we went to go see Moulin Rouge, I'm like, I don't understand why you need to watch this in the movie theater. And then when I experienced it, I'm like, I know I've seen this movie 100 times, but I've never seen it in the movie theater. Yeah. And I loved it. So it's like, I kind of get the being in the movie theater vibe. What is that for you? Like, what is it that you love about being in the movie theater?
It's like, I don't know. It's kind of like, I know I'm not the only one, but like when you see something that's funny and you're watching it at home, you just kind of like, But then when you see other people like falling out laughing, and they're like, you know how there's that one guy that's always in the theater that like laughs so loud and like a hyena. There's always that one guy in the theater where like everybody's like, oh my gosh. It's almost funnier listening to them laugh than the funny things that are actually happening in the movie. Like, that's what I'm talking about with like the experience. And then like, okay, it drives me crazy because I go to a lot of like pre-screenings of movies, like movies that come out for us to see before they're open to the public to go see. And for some reason, whenever people go to those, they always feel the need to like clap at the end, and that drives me insane. Like, just like there's those people that clap when the plane lands. I mean, nowadays I feel like I should clap when the plane lands. Yeah. Because of how, like, all the stuff that's been going on, like, okay, you could clap, you're forgiven. But I can't stand when people clap like when they're in the movie theater, unless like one of the actors or actresses or directors is actually there for the screening. Like, there's no reason for you to be clapping.
Well, a lot of times the movies, like at least the ones you've taken me to for pre-screenings, they have that end part where
but it's all like recorded in a different theater. Like, they can't see you or hear you.
But I kind of get clapping at that. It's like, oh, thank you for the special thing that I just experienced.
It's weird. It's a cringe thing for me, but I don't know. I just love, like, especially Alamo has like movie parties, like which is what we went to for Moulin Rouge, where they give you like props and stuff.
I did like that.
You liked it because you could be loud.
I did. Because I like to
in the parties, in like the movie parties that they have, like there's words on the screen and you can sing and talk and like throw things and like be rowdy. Yeah. Whereas normally when I take Drea to the movies, I'm sitting there like, I swear to God, if she says one thing and I get kicked out of this theater because the tickets are under my name, like they don't play around at Alamo.
To my credit, I've never even been tapped
she
once.
Has not. She's never had a card raised for her. But I just, in my head, I think when she whispers, it's like so loud. And I'm just like, oh Lord.
Girl, and by the time I whisper to you, I've been biting my tongue for like ever. And I'm just like, oh my God, I got so many things I want to say. This is why I don't go to the movies.
But that's another reason why I like Alamo, because I also don't like talking in the movies. Like, I'm one of those people where, like, if I'm at home watching a movie and, like, somebody says one thing and in, like, another room, my ear automatically turns to whatever that person said in the room, and I'm like, I need to pause it. I need to rewind it. FOMO. I need to be totally focused on this movie. Because as somebody who's so passionate about movies, I feel like... And also I have a lot of people in my family who actually like make movies, like who work on movies. Okay. Like I have someone in my family who's a gaffer who moves all the sound equipment. I have somebody in my family who does like actual film production with the cameras. I have someone in my family that started off as like an assistant to John Hughes and does like a lot of production work now. And so I've been fortunate enough to be able to see like the behind the scenes of like how movies are made.
Yeah, we're like a great appreciation for
exactly.
movies.
And like so many hours go into filming like a 5-minute scene, and so that puts into perspective for me that every single minute of film that makes it to screen is purposeful and intentional. And so if you're missing even one word that's being said or one action, that's why it drives me crazy when you say that you watch movies while you're working, because I'm like, you need to see what's on the freaking screen. You can't just listen to a movie. You need to watch a movie.
Girl, I have ADD. I can't do it.
I need to get full focus.
Even when I'm sitting in the living room and I'm not working, I literally am looking at my phone off and on. Yeah. But if it is something like I need to lock into, I'll look up and put my phone down. But I promise you, in 5 minutes, I'm gonna find something that will take my attention away, so I can look again. I don't do well focusing by looking at one thing. That stresses me out.
I'm the type of person where like I find the hidden meanings in things, and like I'm the person where
see, that's why I watch things like 20 times. Because there's so many times you rewatch something, you'll see something you didn't see.
I don't have time to watch things 20 times. I want to watch it one time, do a little research after it, and then be done with it and move on to the next one.
I love. You know how many times you've taken me to a movie and I'll go home and watch it again because I'm like, I was not focusing at all.
Yeah.
So now I'm watching it again and I'm like, oh my God, I didn't see that last time. I love rewatching things, but that's just me.
I mean, for my favorites, I will, but yeah.
Okay, well, speaking of your favorites, my question was, what has been your favorite movie you've seen this year so far?
I think this was within the year. I don't think it came out this year, but I watched it this year. It was actually like Memoir of a Snail, and I don't think like a lot of people will have heard of that. And
I've never heard of it.
As I was watching it,
it did come out last year.
Yeah, but I just watched it like in January.
Okay.
But as I was watching it, I was like, what am I doing watching this movie? Like, it's like Wallace and Gromit type claymation. Okay. And but, like, just the story of it, like, I was bawling my eyes out. I'm like, why am I crying over clay?
Do you think I would like it? Like, should I add it to my watch list?
I think so.
Okay. Mm-hmm. It's on a platform I have access to, so I'll watch it. Okay.
Should I do, like, a more relevant one that people would have
heard of? I want you to be honest and talk about, because I love hearing about random, like, niche things, and it really does make me go, you know what, I'm going to go check that out. I'm curious.
I love the unfound film. Like, I love going to Alamo when they have their, like, so every year when the Oscars come out, Alamo will show, like, the shorts. You know how, like, they give away a category for, like, short films? They do, like, an animated short film, and then they do, like, just a regular short film. Alamo will actually show you the shorts, and you go there and you watch, like, a whole bunch of, like, little 20 to 30 minute movies.
Okay.
And I love, like, it would be my dream to go to, like, Cannes Film Festival or, like, Tribeca Film Festival. And I did go to one in Vegas once, like a film festival that they used to have in Vegas. And, like, you literally just spend all day in the movie theater, like, watching movie after movie after movie. And I loved it.
That's awesome. What has been your favorite movie experience of all time?
Movie experience?
Yeah. Like, I really enjoyed our experience with Moulin Rouge because of the whole party thing. But, like, if I had to think before then, I would say my favorite was going to see the first Jurassic Park in the movie theater. Because, oh, God, I was old. I had to have been, like, 12, maybe 13. And my little cousin was with us. And she just kept getting scared of everything. So she's, like, getting under my arm. And I'm just like, oh, my God, it's not that deep. But it is so cool,
Yeah.
you know?
I think for me, it was probably seeing Scream
Okay.
in the theater or Blair Witch in the theater.
Okay. And why? What made it?
Just the environment. Like, seeing any movie in, like, a packed theater is always fun. But when it's, like, a suspenseful, scary movie and, like, people are, like, screaming and, like, jumping out of their seats and, like, that just makes it so much more fun.
You know what? Now that you said that, I have to take back my favorite experience. It would have to have been going to see Black Panther.
Black Panther.
Because we got separated. We were supposed to sit together. We got separated. And I ended up at the front, which didn't make me happy. Because I'm like,
as in me and you?
Yeah. I hate your memory. Okay. So, your brother-in-law was holding seats for us, but we were taking so long. Not my fault, because I'm always on time.
My brother-in-law, who?
Oh, what's his name? The nurse. Sane. What's his...
Dion?
Dion, yeah.
We saw Black Panther with Dion?
Oh my God, your memory.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Dion and his now husband.
Yes.
Me, you, John, and Angel. You and John were picking me and Angel up, and you guys were running so late. Per usual. Like, Angel and I were ready, and Dion kept messaging us, like, oh my God, we're trying to hold seats. And he wasn't able to hold enough seats, and he only got seats for you four together, and Angel and I had to go find seats up front. And so we got separated. But Angel and I had a blast. We were talking the whole time, because that's what we do. But, like, Black Panther was packed to the max.
Yeah.
And it was full of every black person under the sun in Raleigh.
Yeah.
And black people doing black people do. We was talking like we were in church. Oh, yeah, girl. Oh, did you just see it? That was so much fun. I felt like I was in a movie theater packed full of my best friends. Like, it was so much fun.
Yeah.
It was great. So if I had to say my favorite experience, that was definitely up there.
And I feel bad I forgot it.
I'm not surprised you forget it.
I seriously don't know what I would do without you. Like, I would have no memories whatsoever. You're my timekeeper. You really are.
Like, I've got to go with you more places so you don't forget.
Exactly.
I'm down. All right. This is a good one. Why do you keep taking me to A24 movies? Why?
Well, A24 is very prevalent within the Alamo sphere.
They're always the weirdest movies, though.
I like weird movies. I like the unconventional.
I get it. So is it because I'm your weirdest friend? I've got to go see the weirdest movies?
I just, maybe other people don't want to go. Like, John mostly will see almost all the movies with me unless he's out of town.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, he's like, I don't really want to see that. And I'm like, well, I'll take Drea then.
You know, I've learned to stop fighting it, because for the most part, I used to fight, and I'm like, no, you can't make me do it. Now I'm just like, all right, let's see what happens. After Marshall, the shell, I'm going into it, I'm like, why?
So
why are we going to see the dumbest, creepiest, weirdest thing ever? And then by the end of that movie, I'm like, oh my God. It was so good, and I just want to cry.
Go see the 2 snail movies, people.
Yeah, if you've never seen
Marcel,
is it Marcel or Marcel?
Marcel
the snail, guys. If you want a tearjerker, do it. It is so.
Both of the snail movies will have you re-questioning your life.
It is so sweet. And I'm not lying. I really walked out of that movie theater like in tears. It was so sweet.
Did we get any props for that movie?
We didn't.
I like Alamo because sometimes they give you like gifts. Like I just saw Sinners for a pre-screening.
Yeah.
And they gave us like cocktail glasses with the movie name Sinners.
Well, we got teeth when we went to see that vampire
Dracula movie with Nicolas Cage.
Yes, we got teeth for that. Yeah. We got googly eyes and stickers when we went to see
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Again, another crazy movie, but it was actually good. I've watched it 3 times since. So I'm just like, she keeps sending me these weird crazy movies.
But you like them.
But they turn out good. They really do. That one with the lesbians, what was that called?
The one where they were like fighters?
Yes.
That one wasn't bad either.
No, but it got weird when she became giant. Like, what the hell?
I don't remember, but it wasn't bad.
I was just like, anytime Ashley asks me to go to the movies, the answer is just yeah, unless I'm busy now. Because it will be a surprise.
I mean, I do watch a trailer. I try not to watch trailers in general because my theory with trailers is like they either show all of the good parts of a movie and then when you get to the movie, you're like, okay, well, I could have just stayed watching the trailer.
Agreed.
Or you get a different perception of what the movie's going to be from watching the trailer and you go into it thinking that it's going to be one thing and then you see it and it's totally different.
Exactly.
So I try not to watch trailers, but seeing as I go to the movies all the time and they show the trailers before the movie, inevitably I'm going to see trailers for movies. And so based off of that initial perception of that trailer that I see in the movie, I decide whether or not I'm going to see a movie. But luckily for me, because my memory sucks, I'd be like, I don't remember the trailer for that one, but I remembered I wanted to see it. So when I tell Drea that I want her to see a movie with me, I know that it's good because I remembered saying that I wanted to see it. I just don't remember why. FYI.
You've only taken me to one movie that I've absolutely hated.
Which was?
The Magic Mike 3.
Oh yeah, that sucked.
I hated it. It's
not
terrible.
really a movie that you go to for substance. It's a movie that you go to see Channing Tatum.
I got it. I just wasn't into
assuming that you like Channing Tatum grinding.
He doesn't do it for me. It's all right.
Neither does he for me.
Yeah. Okay, who is your favorite person to go see movies with?
Different people for different reasons.
Okay.
I like going for you because you make it seem like so torturous, and I enjoy that. Torturous in many ways. Torturous because I'm making you see a movie that you don't know anything about. Torturous because you need to be quiet and it's hard for you. So that's enjoyable for me. And then I also like taking John because we have similar perspectives on just life, period. And so, like, he's so fun to talk about movies after with because, like, we just dive down the rabbit hole together.
Okay.
I guess that would be it, yeah. I mean, I like seeing movies with everybody because, I don't know, like, I just enjoy, like, I love movies. So it's just like if it was like a restaurant and you're like a foodie, like you love going to eat with different people because different people are going to have different perspectives about different kinds of food. So it's the same thing.
As long as people aren't negative, anyone's good.
Well, I'm fine if they're negative. I want people to express their opinions on the movies.
No, I mean negative in like they're just complaining about everything. Oh my god, the food wasn't good. Did you see the person sitting in front of us? That was terrible. This movie sucked.
I don't care as long as I do it after and it's not like during the movie because I'm not trying to get kicked out of Alamo.
True.
I've managed to make it this long. I'm not trying to make it happen.
Okay. And so I guess you don't have to tell me a person, but what are the characteristics of your least favorite person to go to the movies with?
I don't have a least favorite person to go to the movies. Like I said, it's just someone who talks. That could be anybody. Lots of people talk in the movie theater.
Yeah.
I just don't like talking in the movie theater. Like, talk to me about it after. Granted, I have a bad memory. You could remind me, and I'll remember.
But sometimes you gotta say something in the moment.
I know. Write it on a piece of paper like you do when you want some food. I'm serious. serious. They encourage taking notes. Like Tasia, okay, so my daughter works at said movie theater.
Yeah.
And they have like a board in the back where people leave like drawings and notes and stuff.
Interesting. Okay, I'll remember that for next time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hear what you're saying because I'm like, I'm a talker. It drives me, like, it drives other people's nuts. It's interesting to me when people out talk me. Like, I'm like, I already talk a lot. If you talk more than me, what are we doing?
And does it bother you?
Well, it does.
See, so how do you think that other people feel about you?
I don't think I'm that bad. But at the same time, when I experience it, like, literally, Angel, my daughter, is worse than me. And on top of it, she gets up a lot. So I hate going to the movies with her. Yeah. Like, unless it's a movie that no one else is going to see and we've got the theater to ourselves, she's the last person I want to go to a movie theater with. Anyway, guys, Ashley, thank you again for coming. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and if you have a movie question for Ashley, go for it. She likes.
And I have to say, as a lover of film, support your local movie theater.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ways to see movies nowadays that aren't going to the movie theater. Lots of ways to stream. Legally and illegally, but especially illegally. Like if you want film to survive, support the movie theater. Go to the movies, buy the popcorn, support the movies.
Do it. All right, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.